Next on Worcester News tonight, a burglar takes thousands of dollars worth of supplies from a city barbershop. Now surrounding businesses are working together to help. Plus, a new program aims to help people living with disabilities learn leadership skills. Today, they took part in a civic duty. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Olivia Lemon. Hot and humid across central Massachusetts today. There is a chance of showers and storms across the area tonight, and we should be more comfortable tomorrow. Let's get a first look at our local forecasts for more.
Well, good evening. I'm meteorologist Pamela Gardner. Spot shower chance still possible this evening, but most of us will stay nice and dry. And there's a chance for a few clouds to roll through, but by tomorrow morning, drier air punches into the forecast, and we have a totally different story for Friday. And it's going to be a beautiful start to the week and as we wrap up the work week. Overnight tonight, dropping into the 60s, starting off your Friday morning with 67 degrees in Worcester, 68 degrees in Fitchburg, and tomorrow afternoon with the west-southwest wind, the wind direction does change as the day goes by, becoming more west. That's where we will have some downsloping wind, but at the higher elevation, Worcester, you're 79 degrees, Fitchburg 82, Boston warming up to 85 degrees. But a very dry air mass will be in place, and that is the big story for your Friday. So no rain chances for us for Friday afternoon. We have mostly sunny skies and low humidity, still nice and warm. Weekend looking fantastic, although there is a little shower chance for Saturday. I'll show you the hour-by-hour timing coming up in your 10-day forecast. And you may have heard the thunder and downpours last night. A home on Chippewa Road in Worcester was struck by lightning. Contractors were on scene today working to repair the chimney. They say it damaged the roof and toppled part of the structure.
Well, we're going to shore up the roof, and we're going to get the existing chimney off the roof, patch it up so it's secure for hopefully the homeowners to move back in tonight.
And they say the strike also caused damage to the inside of the home. A local barbershop is recovering after they were broken into last month. Axe to Grind says they were on a mission trip when the incident happened. Now other businesses are working together to help them out. Our Gretchen LaRosa joins us live now from Shrewsbury Street with more. Gretchen.
Olivia, just a few doors down from here is the Axe to Grind barbershop. They say they're still recovering from being broken into last month, and tonight they're looking to raise money for what they lost. A barbershop in Worcester says they're all about positive vibes.
Their personalities are different, but different's good, and it's fun.
Axe to Grind owner Justin Pitts was on a service trip in July when his shop was broken into.
We're over in Southeast Asia doing charity work for children that have nothing. And somebody broke into the shop and stole our supplies and equipment and checkbook and a bunch of other stuff.
Pitts opened the barbershop in 2018. He's cut hair for a long time, and his customer base has really grown over the years.
We do more for the community than just cut hair. And to see the community step up and do stuff for us when, we got handed a short stick it's an amazing thing.
Since the burglary, Pitts admits he's surprised by an outpouring of support.
What we saw with that happening is a whole community of friends and family that stepped up and went above and beyond to help us out.
I've came here now, I think this is about my 5th time coming here, and every single time I've walked out of here happy.
Pitts filed a report with the Worcester Police Department, but says his priority is watching his business succeed and giving back to his neighborhood.
It's just good to know that there's a community behind us that we didn't maybe even know existed.
Now, a fundraiser will be held here tonight at the Pint. Barbers from the shop say they appreciate all the support they've seen, and the event is open to the public. Live in Worcester, Gretchen LaRosa, Worcester News Tonight.
The 28-year-old man accused of stabbing Amanda Dabrowski to death will remain at Bridgewater State Hospital. The Worcester County District Attorney's Office says Carlos Ascencio could remain in Bridgewater for up to 6 months for further evaluation. Ascencio is charged with stabbing the 31-year-old woman to death in July at O'Connor's restaurant in Worcester. Prosecutors say he stabbed her 15 to 20 times. A judge determined Ascencio was not competent to stand trial. Westboro police arrest a level 3 sex offender for openly committing a lewd act. Police say a Cumberland Farms employee noticed Joseph LaPlante committing the act. He was found along the edge of the woods near the company's headquarters. LaPlante is already a registered sex offender. He was charged with open and gross lewdness. In Southbridge, police arrested 28-year-old Edwin Madera. They say he broke into a home last week while the homeowner was on vacation. The homeowner says nearly $30,000 in cash and jewelry was stolen. Madera is facing multiple charges, including breaking and entering during the nighttime with intent to commit a felony. The governor and the Secretary of Transportation released the findings of a year-long study aimed at trying to fix traffic problems. It found traffic backups are only getting worse, and it's due in part to the state's strong economy. There are numerous recommendations in the 186-page report. They include replacing old signals in cities and towns, building more housing closer to places where people work, and continued investment in public transportation. The governor also wants the state to look at managed lane pricing. In this case, people would pay tolls to be in less congested lanes, and it would free up traffic in other lanes in the process. Charlie Baker admits solving the state's traffic woes will not be easy.
I think the answer is it won't be solved unless you stay disciplined and committed to the things you believe will solve it over a long period of time. You know, I've said many times about the crisis in addiction with respect to the opioid epidemic that we didn't get into that overnight. We don't get out of it overnight. And you can pass a couple of pieces of legislation that matter, but the real work's going to take a long time. I view this the same way.
And despite the long-term commitment required, the governor did say many of the recommendations could be put in place in 3 or 4 years. An area nonprofit aims to help young people living with disabilities. The program provides them with leadership opportunities and helps them be more engaged in their communities. Thursday, they held a political literacy day at Worcester City Hall. Our Cam Jandro has the story.
Jeremy Rodriguez recently celebrated his 18th birthday, and with the help of Epic Service Warriors, he was able to register as a voter for the first time.
It's interesting to learn about, how my vote can actually count for, who gets elected.
EPIC is an acronym. It stands for Empowering People for Inclusive Communities. The nonprofit aims to prepare young people with disabilities for adulthood, as well as help them be civically engaged in their communities.
So today was about them learning about how to utilize their voice in the city of Worcester. So they learned about how the city council works. They got to meet with Councilor King again.
Rodriguez is one of 7 participants in EPIC's Worcester program. He wants to work in a technology field, and EPIC has helped him move towards his dream.
This has been a big help. Learning the perfect job skills for different things I will be learning.
Rodriguez and the current group of warriors will do community service in the city for 1 year. And while EPIC wants to develop these young people, they're also looking to fight the stigma surrounding disabilities.
We often think people with disabilities need to be served and we need to help them, whereas these young leaders are coming in and saying, no, we're here to serve you, we're here to feed you, we're here to clean your park, we're here to paint your school.
Cam Jandro, Worcester News Tonight.
A popular diner in Worcester gets an added touch to its facade. A new mural at Miss Worcester Diner honors the owner's late husband. Kim Niskern says her husband Bobby helped her purchase the business more than 15 years ago, and this is a nice way to remember him. He passed away in April from skin cancer.
Without him, the diner wouldn't even have been possible, so we just wanted to do a really good tribute somehow. I want the whole city to see.
146, you come right through, and the Miss Worcester Diners is, it's a historical site of the city, and to see my dad immortalized in paint, it's bittersweet.
And the mural is painted by Brooklyn artist Lexi Bella. An open house at Becker College gives people a chance to check out MassDiGi's Summer Innovation Program. 28 interns from 17 different colleges are working on a handful of different games. Today, visitors were able to play them. They are set to be launched later this year.
These are primarily mobile and PC games that you see here that are designed for the commercial market. Most, if not all, will be launching this fall. Some here are actually games that we've worked on with third parties, other indie developers in the area.
And today's event was free and open to the public.